Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI Podcast. I am so pumped for today's deep dive.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be talking about something that is super hot right now.
Definitely.
It's Agentic AI
Okay.
and what it means for Saas.
Yeah, Saas is everywhere.
It really is.
We use it every day.
Yeah.
And Agentic AI could really change things up.
Okay, so first,
Yeah.
what exactly is Saas?
So Saas stands for Software as a Service.
Okay.
Basically, it means that instead of like buying and installing software on your computer, you just access it online
Got it.
through a subscription.
Got it.
So it's like,
Like Netflix,
yeah, exactly.
but for work tools.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's things like Google Docs or Slack or all those project management tools that we use every day.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So how does Agentic AI fit into all this?
Well, imagine if instead of just like using those tools,
Right.
you had an AI assistant that could actually manage them for you.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of what Agentic AI is all about. It's
Okay.
AI that can act on its own.
Right.
It makes decisions and takes action without needing a human to tell it what to do every step of the way.
Okay, so it's not just like scheduling an email or something like that. This is actually understanding what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And doing it.
Exactly. And that's why it's a big deal for Saas.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's hear about how it's going to change everything.
All right. So first of all, everyone loves automation, right?
Sure.
Think about tools like Zapier or make that connect different apps and automate like basic workflows.
Right.
Agentic AI could take this to a whole new level.
Okay.
Like we're talking AI that could design super complex workflows,
Wow.
optimizing processes across all these different systems.
So it'd be like a conductor.
Yeah, like a digital conductor.
Leading the orchestra of our work tools.
Exactly.
So we wouldn't have to manually connect apps and set up all those little if this then that scenarios.
Right.
The AI would just do it all.
It would figure it all out.
Wow, that's a lot of power.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Well, think about all those buttons and menus and dashboards that we have to click through in our software.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What if those could just disappear?
Really?
Agentic AI could interact directly with the code
Oh, wow.
and just bypass those interfaces altogether.
So no more clicking around trying to find the right setting.
That's the idea.
We could just tell the AI what we want,
Exactly.
and it would just make it happen.
Yeah. And that could be a problem for companies like Salesforce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their whole business is built around that CRM interface.
I could see how that would make them a little nervous.
Definitely.
Okay, so what else?
Okay, so another big impact could be on middleware.
Middleware.
Yeah. You know those tools that help different software systems talk to each other?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Okay, so imagine you have two friends
Okay.
and they speak different languages.
Okay.
Middleware is like the translator that helps them understand each other.
Oh, okay. So, like, in the software world, you have all these different programs that need to share information.
Yeah.
And middleware helps them do that.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
So Agentic AI could become this super translator
Wow.
that can understand and interact with all these different systems.
So those separate middleware tools might not be needed anymore.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
companies like MuleSoft that specialize in connecting systems would need to change their strategy.
For sure.
Okay, what other disruptions are we looking at?
Okay, so think about optimization.
Yeah.
Right now, we use dashboards and analytics to track performance, and then we tweak our systems to make them better.
Right.
Agentic AI could do that all automatically in real time.
So imagine something like HubSpot.
Okay.
But instead of me having to analyze the data and adjust campaigns, the AI is just doing it all the time.
Right. It's like having a whole team of marketing experts working 24/7 to get you the best results.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And what about data analysis?
Yeah, so we use tools like Tableau to try to understand the data and make decisions.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of time and effort.
It does. But Agentic AI could analyze that data instantly and make decisions based on what it finds.
So we wouldn't even need those dashboards.
Maybe not.
Wow, that's powerful. So it seems like a lot of this comes down to AI taking over tasks that humans or specialized software are currently doing.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Is there anything else we should be thinking about?
Well, there's also cost disruption.
What do you mean?
Businesses spend a lot of money on all these different SaaS tools.
That's true.
You've got your communication tools, your project management platforms, your marketing platforms, and on and on.
Yeah.
What if one AI agent could do a lot of that stuff?
So instead of having all these different subscriptions,
Right.
you could just have one super powerful AI agent.
Exactly. And think about how much money businesses could save.
Okay. I'm starting to see how big this could be. Agentic AI could really change everything.
I think so.
All right. I'm curious, what are some real-world examples of how this might play out in different Saas categories?
Okay, sure.
Let's start with productivity tools.
Okay, so think about platforms like Notion or Trello.
Yeah.
These are great for organizing tasks and working together on projects.
Uh-huh.
But imagine an AI agent that could actually manage those projects for you.
Oh, wow.
It could assign tasks based on people's skills and availability.
So instead of just using Trello to keep track of who's doing what, the AI would decide who does what and when.
Exactly. It could look at individual work styles, project requirements, and even external factors to optimize the workflow.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, what about another category? What about customer support?
So you know how frustrating it can be to get help with a problem.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You're stuck on hold or trying to navigate those automated menus.
Oh, it's the worst.
Agentic AI could completely change customer support.
So you're saying AI could actually understand our problems and help us without making us jump through hoops.
Yeah, exactly.
So it could understand your needs and access your account information and give you personalized solutions right away.
Oh.
That would be a game changer for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what about sales and marketing? How could agentic AI disrupt that space?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Imagine an AI that can create, run, and even improve entire marketing campaigns all on its own.
Really?
It could analyze market trends, find the right target audience, come up with messaging, and even manage ad budgets.
So marketers could just hand over the reins to the AI and relax.
Well, not entirely. Human creativity and strategy are still important,
Right.
but the AI could handle a lot of the hard work.
Okay, so marketers would be freed up to focus on the big picture.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about data analytics. I bet AI could have a huge impact there too.
Oh, absolutely.
We were talking about tools like Tableau before.
Yeah.
But agentic AI could analyze data in real time and make decisions without us humans even needing to interpret it.
Exactly.
So instead of just showing us trends, the AI would be making decisions based on the data. Imagine an AI that's watching sales figures, inventory levels, and customer behavior, and then automatically adjusts pricing orders, new stock, or launches promotions.
That's right.
And all without any human intervention.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be so efficient. It seems like there would be a lot less need for us to analyze things and make decisions.
Yeah, the AI would basically be a real-time business optimization engine.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about collaboration and communication.
Sure.
Tools like Slack and Zoom have become so important for teamwork.
Mm.
But how could agentic AI change the way we work together?
Well, imagine an AI that understands your team's goals, their priorities, and how each person works best.
Okay.
It could then manage communication and coordination for the whole team.
Really?
It could automatically schedule meetings, summarize important points, and even assign tasks based on everyone's strengths and availability.
So no more endless emails or trying to find a meeting time that works for everyone.
Right.
The AI would just take care of all of that. It could streamline communication, make workflows better, and even help prevent misunderstandings.
Yeah, it could make collaborating much smoother and more efficient.
Okay. I have to admit, all of this is really exciting,
Mm.
but I'm also wondering what it means for some of the big companies in the Saas world.
Yeah.
What about companies like Freshworks, which are known for their customer engagement tools, and Salesforce, the giant in the CRM space?
Right.
Can they survive in a world that's dominated by agentic AI?
That's the big question.
It is. It really is.
So-
So what do you think? Can these giants adapt to this new AI-driven world?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? Can these big companies adapt? I mean, let's start with Freshworks.
Okay.
You know, their whole thing is helping businesses manage customer interactions and support.
Right.
But as we've been talking about, agentic AI could handle a lot of those tasks, you know?
Yeah, like actually talking to customers,
Right, exactly.
solving problems, and even anticipating needs.
Uh-huh. So the question is, what can Freshworks do to stay relevant?
Yeah, what can they do?
Well, I think they need to embrace the AI revolution.
Okay.
Instead of being afraid of it, they should try to integrate agentic AI into their own platform.
So they could make AI a part of their tools.
Exactly. You know, instead of trying to fight it, they should ride the wave.
I like that analogy.
Right.
Okay, so what would that look like?
Well, they could offer tools that work seamlessly with AI agents.
So make AI agents essential partners.
Exactly.
I see. And
Yeah.
are there other things they could do?
Yeah, they could also focus on more specialized customer support solutions,
What do you mean?
like things that require that human
Take-
touch,
yeah.
empathy and understanding that AI might not be able to replicate.
Right.
Think about industries like healthcare or finance.
Okay, so they could find those areas where human expertise is still really important.
Uh-huh. They could become like niche specialists.
Okay, I see. And what about Salesforce? I mean, they're the giant in the CRM space.
Yeah, Salesforce is a tough one.
It is, because if AI can manage customer interactions and data without needing that traditional CRM interface,
Right.
what happens to Salesforce?
Well, I mean, Salesforce does have some advantages.
Okay, like what?
They've got a huge existing ecosystem,
Yeah,
and incredible integration capabilities.
sure.
So they could use that to create a platform where different AI agents and solutions can all work together.
So they become like the AI hub for businesses.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, they could also focus on developing more high-value services
Okay.
that AI can't easily replace.
What kinds of things are you thinking of?
Things like strategic consulting
Right.
or even AI training.
Oh, interesting. So they could become like AI advisors for businesses.
Uh-huh. Helping them navigate this new world.
That makes sense. So we've talked about how the big companies might adapt, but what about the smaller players, the up-and-comers? Who do you think will really thrive in this new world?
Well, I think companies that are embracing AI early on will have a big advantage.
Okay, so they're already building those agentic capabilities into their platforms.
Exactly.
Are there any examples of companies doing that now?
Yeah, look at Microsoft.
Okay.
They're adding AI features like Copilot to Office 365.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
So they're definitely on the right track.
So being proactive is key.
Absolutely. And another group that I think will do well are companies that serve very specific industries,
Okay.
with complex needs that AI can't easily handle.
You mean like a company that makes software for the pharmaceutical industry or something?
Exactly.
Okay, so they're kind of protected by their niche.
Right. AI might be great at general tasks, but it's harder to replace that deep industry expertise.
That makes sense. What about the companies that are building the infrastructure for all this AI development?
Oh, they're going to be essential.
Yeah, I bet. So we're talking about companies like Snowflake and Databricks.
Uh-huh. The ones that are providing the data platforms for AI,
Yeah,
they're going to be in high demand.
definitely. And then there are the platforms that are so widely used that they're almost impossible to replace.
Right.
Because they benefit from what's called the network effect. The more people who use it, the more valuable it becomes.
Uh-huh.
And that makes it harder for AI to take over.
A good example of that is GitHub. It's so ingrained in how developers work,
right.
it would be really hard to replace.
And lastly, we can't forget about the companies that are creating the environments where all these AI agents and models can work together.
Right, the ecosystem enablers.
Exactly.
Companies like AWS and Google Cloud,
Mhm.
they're going to be really important because they support a wide range of AI tools and services.
So they're creating that thriving AI ecosystem.
Exactly, and they'll be the go-to for businesses that want to use agentic AI.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground today, from how agentic AI could change Saas to the companies that are best positioned to succeed.
It's been a good
I
discussion.
think we've given our listeners a lot to think about today.
It has been a really good discussion.
It really has. We've explored some fascinating ideas about how agentic AI could completely change the Saas landscape.
Yeah, we've only just scratched the surface.
We have. And we'll be back next Monday to dive into some more exciting topics in the world of AI.
Sounds good.
Until then, have a great weekend, everyone.